Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new, and welcome to 2024, a year in review. We are doing a recap of my entire year in 2024. I never realized just how much you do in a year until I was putting together the list of everything month by month, starting with January. On my list, I have that I was obviously living in a difficult, toxic living situation. We're not going to talk about it. And I had to rehome 90% of our pets before coming to Wisconsin. I had 7 dogs, 4 cats, and a bunny. And coming to Wisconsin, I brought 3 dogs up here with me that we got to keep in my grandparents' house, and we gave my aunt our 2 cats that we were able to keep. And honestly, I would prefer to not talk about anything else that happened in January, because with going to therapy and getting past a lot of my PTSD, stress, and anxiety with the situation, I would prefer to not dig all that up and backtrack on my progress. Moving on to February. February, obviously, I moved back to Wisconsin, in my hometown, and I'm living back at my grandparents' house. At this time, I was terrified to leave the house. I was unable to leave the house for like 4 months straight without being concerned for my belongings, my family's well-being, and my pets' well-being. So I was conditioned to stay in the house. So I was very anxious when we left the house for anything, for errands, groceries, going out to eat, even going to the park. My family had helped me break that because it was so difficult for me to leave the house. And like I said, the rest of it, I'd prefer to not talk about it. I did get to see the rest of my family that I hadn't seen in 10 years, which was so crazy because I feel like since I left Wisconsin, time felt paused, but it didn't pause because 10 years literally like passed us by. And I got reacquainted with my hometown, got some help from Love Inc. with some clothes and bedding and essentials because I had to get rid of a lot of my clothes and belongings along with a lot of my family's belongings and everything just to be able to move back home. And lastly, I got to work with Tiny Lutz again. Moving on to March, first and foremost, March was my grandma's birthday, and then I also got my hair cut because your girl needed a change. I've actually gotten my hair cut twice in the past year, which I never do, but I needed a change. And throughout March, I remember having this feeling that I didn't really know who I was after living in that toxic living situation because I didn't fully get to express myself and do self-discovery. I kind of felt like I was held in this box, so I feel like I just didn't know who I was. I was working on trying to find myself. And of course, I got to work with Tony Molly, which if you guys haven't seen the YouTube short that I have with the eye patches, you definitely should. I use this really cool like double exposure hook that I feel like a lot of people liked. And lastly, March is when your girl started working out at the gym. And April, my favorite month, obviously, because it is my birthday month and it was my 25th birthday. And obviously, I don't know if I look 25. I'm turning 26 this year and I don't want to. Before my birthday, it was actually like, it was one of those kind of like really sad days, but happy days because I didn't get to see my middle sister. Haven't seen her now in just under a year, which is really sad. But for my birthday, we did go to the archives for dinner and I made a whole TikTok on it and everything. We went to the archives for dinner. I dressed up, did some photos, we did gifts, and we all just hung out. It was a grand time and I was that person. I made so many desserts that day. I made like a cake, cupcakes, and that banana pudding with the cookies on it. I made like a bunch of stuff. I'm like an over baker. And this is also when I got to work with Bay Leaf Sport, which is literally my #1 favorite activewear brand. They're on Amazon and they're so affordable. This is not sponsored, but they're so affordable, so comfortable, and to me they feel like second skin. So if you're looking for a more like affordable, comfortable workout apparel brand, definitely check out Bay Leaf Sport. I think I have a code for them, but I'm not entirely certain. I will check, and if I do, I will have it below for you. Also in April, we got to watch the solar eclipse. I also took photos of that and I got to watch it with my grandma, my youngest sister, and one of her friends. And it was just such a surreal experience. It was so crazy. It didn't get pitch black here, but you could see just like the light like toning down, and it was so crazy to watch. We did get the glasses and everything, and I'm like sitting there like trying to like take the glass off just enough to take the photo with my phone, because I also got the little special lens to put over my phone so that I wouldn't destroy my camera. But it was just an amazing experience. I also got to work with Snuggie. That was such an amazing opportunity. Like, I got this job through aspire.io, one of the UGC career platforms, and I got to work with Snuggie, got sent 2 Snuggies, and I still use them literally daily. I love them. My dogs love them. Honestly, they're more so my dogs. They're not really mine anymore because my dogs really, really like them. And lastly, honestly, your girl was fangirling over Taylor Swift releasing the Tortured Poems department, and I actually had a YouTube short go viral here on YouTube when I posted a video to like lip syncing to one of the songs, and I didn't think it was going to take off like that, but it did. And I think that was actually my very first organic viral post. I wasn't even trying, and it went viral. It was crazy. And here we are in May. We had 2 special birthdays this month. The first being Gracie's 2nd birthday. Gracie is our smaller dog, and she has her birthday on Cinco de Mayo, and then my mom has her birthday as well. And of course, we have Mother's Day. I landed my highest paid job from Vidsy, and that was $850, and that is the money that I used to buy this camera, the creator combo for the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 and other accessories. I know I splurged, but it was necessary. And I also got to work with a couple of amazing skincare brands. On here I have Edong, which was a face cream, and I'm from Mudwort Essence Toner. I love Korean skincare. And last but not least, for May, we went to the Burlington Jamboree. Now I am so excited because I plan on going again this year, and I am going to be taking my DJI Osmo Pocket 3 with me because we're going to do photos, we're going to do videos, we're going to do the spin shot. Like, I am so excited, and I am determined to go on the Ferris wheel this year and not be terrified. June. So in June, we have one birthday. It is Angel's birthday, and I do believe this year she's turning 9. She is 8 years old, and I absolutely love her, and I think we got to do something special this year. And this is also when I started this YouTube channel. If you did not watch my introduction video, this is actually my 3rd YouTube channel trying to do it right. That is also when I bought this camera, my first camera ever, and I got accepted into the TikTok Shop Creator Program. I was so excited when I found this out because I realized that I actually have quite a few items that are already on TikTok Shop, and then I was able to request samples and got approved, and it was just a roller coaster of emotions. I did work with a couple of brands that month, and I worked with Me Factory, which was the nose peel strips that I did, Chic Me, which was the green halter top shirt that I did, and Udo Grip, which was a phone mount for the back of the phone. Next up is July, and there are quite a few birthdays in July. Some people are with us, some people are not. So it's my sister's birthdays, who are both with us. It was my Mima's birthday, our old dog Star's birthday, and there's just a lot of emotions when it comes to July because there's just so much that happened. Then we had my second video go viral. I put in here, it had almost 10,000 views and 349 likes, which is crazy. And the sad part about July, I forgot about this until I read this on my screen. The sad part about July is while, we had fun, we went and saw like the fireworks for 4th of July, in the midst of all of like that like happy-go-lucky stuff going on, our dog Jackson got sick and he passed away in July, and that made the whole rest of the month kind of bittersweet, and I'm not going to talk about that anymore. And then lastly, my endometriosis started acting up worse than it was before. Moving on to August, I got to work with Bayleaf Sport again, and I also got a PR package from Good Molecules, which was super fun. I actually still use their skincare today. And the last thing I really did in August was I revamped my UGC portfolio. I really didn't do a whole lot else in August. And then we have September leading in to the Ember months, the fall months. So excited. And in September, we did quite a bit. I worked with a couple of brands. I worked with Smart and Sexy, Nobility, Meat Curve, and Lily E's Swimwear. After that, work kind of started slowing down because I couldn't keep up with my work because of where my health was at that point. I got to experience heat lightning for the first time. It seriously looks like someone's blowing up cannons in the sky. We finished emptying out the storage unit finally, and I also got my hair cut again. And October, the spookiest month of the whole year, I tried out the viral Halloween projector that was on TikTok Shop. I got to work with a couple more brands this month. I worked with Journey, Fly Curvy, and Milog glasses. And then we went on a nature walk and went to JJ's pumpkin farm. It was the most significant thing that I did in October with my family because we went and they had like a little petting zoo and a hayride. We got to pick pumpkins, and it was just a really fun experience. And I have the whole thing in my Vlogtober series. This was actually my worst month for my endo flares. I feel like at this point, this was when I actually reached out to my OBGYN and I said, like, I want to do the second surgery. We're going to get to that. But I wanted to do the second second surgery to figure out if this is my endo coming back. Like, are there more implants? Are they deeper? Like, what's going on? Last but not least, we did successfully complete our Vlogtober for 2024. Moving on to November. So in November, obviously, we went and voted for our future president. I also found out that I lost 5 pounds, which was great for me. And I also filmed a very cute and really aesthetic, like 2000s themed Vlogmas intro. I'm so proud of that intro. And I thought it was just so cute and festive. And it really felt like it was what Christmas was like when I was a little kid. And then I had my second laparoscopic surgery to see if my endometriosis came back. And I've talked about that in the past and everything on my TikTok, so I'm not going to talk about it here. We obviously had Thanksgiving. I did help my grandma prep. I don't like Thanksgiving prep. I think my jobs were the sweet potato casserole, the green bean casserole. I helped a little bit with the pies, and I think that's about it. That's what I did. Oh no, I also did the dinner rolls. I did win 2 Instagram giveaways, one with Thermico and one with Myobi. I won the Apollo 2.0, and I have to say that is literally the best device that I've tried yet for my endometriosis pain or my pain in general, especially for my lower belly area and my back. So good. And we have finally arrived at the last month of the year, December. So in December, obviously, we did Vlogmas. We just wrapped up Vlogmas. I did 4 Vlogmas vlogs, and I feel like Vlogmas was just so fun. And I just thought that it was so nice to do around family and actually getting to do some Christmas activities. I really enjoyed spending time in all of the Christmas sections of the stores around the Christmas trees and the decorations and the lights. I could camp out in those areas of the store. If you're like me, let me know in the comment. And then also there was a lot of baking, Christmas movies, and also playing on my iPad and my Switch. I have been playing Disney Dreamlight Valley on my Switch every night because it's my way to wind down after the girls go to bed. And then I've been playing on the iPad as well. I've been playing a lot of Sally's Spa and Good Pizza, Great Pizza. If you have not tried those, you definitely should. We got to watch the Christmas parade, which was so cold. Definitely making sure everyone's got like heated jacket, heated gloves, putting hand warmers in my socks so that my feet, like my calves, my feet and my toes were numb by the time the parade was over. Like, we're bringing blankets and chairs and bringing hot drinks. Like, I have a whole list written out of everything we're doing differently next year or this year, because I'm still filming this in 2024. We are doing a whole bunch of things different to make sure that we are actually going to stay warm and cozy and not feel like our toes are going to fall off. I know this video is a little bit long, but stick with me because we're going to run through my goals that I have written out so far for this year. And we're going to start with work goals. I'm just going to read them off of my computer. Gain 100,000 followers at a minimum on Instagram and TikTok, gain at least 100,000 followers on YouTube, and by doing that, I would also earn my first YouTube play button, and then get 3 to 4 monthly retainer clients for UGC for my consistent monthly income, get invited to at least 5 influencer or content creator events throughout the year, and I would love to collaborate with the brands DJI, Nintendo, Physicians Formula, and specifically Joyspun at Walmart. And last but not least, better my TikTok shop content and increase my GMVs so that I land more paid deals throughout TikTok shop. And for my health goals, they are to lose 40 pounds, drink 2 tumblers of water a day, and that is about 90 ounces of water for me. Go to the gym again 3 to 5 times a week, wake up at 7 a.m. every day, listen to a new podcast, read 10 minutes a day in the morning, and take time to rest when I need to rest. And my other goals for the year include trying out new recipes, getting into digital planning, stop using filler words like, so yeah, as my grandparents remind me, to stop twirling my hair, not going on my phone before bed, and last but not least, celebrate every single small achievement, big achievement. It doesn't matter what the size is. Speaking of which, thank you so much for 150 subscribers. That is insane, and I'm grateful for all 150 of you, and we are one step closer to our milestone. I really hope that you enjoyed hearing about my 2024 yearly recap. This year has been crazy, and I'm very curious, what is your most significant event that happened to you or to your family in 2024? Let me know in the comment. And if you're excited to see the rest of the content that comes out throughout this year, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss a future upload, and to help your girl reach her 100,000 subscriber goal and to earn her YouTube play button. We're being a little delulu, but that is perfectly okay. And with that, I will catch you in the next one. See ya!